Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hard Count Recap. I'm doing it solo. Not gonna lie, it's kind of weird. But I'm Cobra. In case you didn't know. So week 3 is officially in the books. A very interesting, very wild week 3. It's kind of amazing what happened, and you know, you definitely tell that this week was the week of the backup quarterback. And you cannot deny that this was very interesting to see the backups step in, some failing, some succeeding. And we ended up watching a career end up dying. Russell Wilson has been announced that he will be benched for the remainder of the season for Jackson Dart, the rookie in New York. So that's interesting. And yeah, so let's get into it. So, uh, So before we get into it, I want to if you were able to follow us last Saturday, we made our bold predictions and we had Kat and Keith here, and all I got to say is I ended up being the winner of our bold predictions. I got 4 guesses right. Uh, Keith ended up getting in second place, so congrats to Keith. You get an extra entry. I get 2, of course. And still no one got the top performer of week 3. So unfortunately, that 5 extra entry not claimed by anyone. So let's see what happens in week 4. Tune in on Saturday. So Buffalo and Miami faced off Thursday night with Buffalo winning 31-21. This game was a lot closer than the score indicated. Miami pretty much stayed in it. It was a heartburner. If you're a Bills fan, you're watching this going, why aren't you getting to the quarterback? Where's the run support? Third down efficiency was bad. You got to look at it and you got to say, hey, Buffalo, if you're yeah, you're doing this banged up, but you need more out of your backups to step up. You can't do this pussyfooting around, not on Tua, and you can't do it on Mahomes. The Indianapolis Colts defeated the Tennessee Titans 41-20, proving that Daniel Jones is surprisingly good. Amazing what happens when you leave the Giants. The Atlanta Falcons laid an egg, and they lose to famous Little Tykes endorsee Bryce Young, 30-0. The Washington Commanders defeated the Las Vegas Raiders 41-24. Upset alert. The Cleveland Browns defeated the Green Bay Packers on a last-second field goal 13-10. Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Los Angeles Rams 33-26. The Pittsburgh Steelers defeated the New England Patriots 21-14. And the Minnesota Vikings with Carson Wentz. Remember him, the former Lord and Savior of the Philadelphia Eagles? Decimated Jake Browning and the Cincinnati Bengals 48-10. Woof. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, devastated by injury, defeated the New York Football Jets 29-27, proving that the Jets still suck. The Los Angeles Chargers should be in San Diego, defeated the Denver Broncos 23-20. The Seattle Seahawks defeated the New Orleans Saints 44-13. The Chicago Bears scored their first win of the season and defeated the Dallas Cowboys 31-14. The San Francisco 49ers squeaked out a win against the Arizona Cardinals 16-15. The Kansas City Chiefs just ended a career in MetLife Stadium 22-9. I forgot to also say that the Jacksonville Jaguars defeated the Houston Texans 17-10. And the Detroit Lions defeated the Baltimore Ravens 38-30. Excuse me. Very interesting to see. Very interesting to see. In my opinion, this was definitely a very interesting week for week 3. You needed to see some high scoring, especially in week 3, because this pretty much decides if there are some teams that need to get things ready for the trade deadline at week 6, or if they're going to hold the line and keep things going. This is where the rubber meets the road, especially week 4. Which, by the way, if you want to hear what we think of week 4, Eastern. But let's get back to it. As it stands right now, the top 10 in passing, rushing, and receiving have significantly changed. And Jamie has arrived.
Hello.
You're a little late, but you're probably getting ready for the for the lap down coming up after this. So good to see you, Jamie.
Good to see you.
All right. So real quick, was there a game of this week that really caught your eye before we get to it?
Are we talking NFL?
Yes.
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 So past week or future week?
Week 3.
Week 3. Okay.
This is a
recap. A game that caught my eye. I mean, wouldn't be remiss without going over the Monday night game, Baltimore, Detroit. Knew that was going to be a banger, so that one definitely caught my eye. And it didn't fall short of expectations. I think we learned that this new Detroit offense can still put out some firepower, but Baltimore has some definite defensive holes, and it's going to be interesting to see how that goes on moving forward.
For me, Jamie, the game that really caught my eye was the Atlanta Falcons Carolina Panthers game. That was
you mean the game where only one team showed up?
Well, the Falcons slammed their Penix in the corridor again. and of course they pulled in Alabama and brought in their cousins. Bumps.
Yeah.
And of course you can't bring up week 3 without talking about the upset from the Cleveland Browns defeating Green Bay Packers. Bless you.
Thank you. I put myself on mute respectfully. But yeah. So I would say that would be the upset of the week. The Cleveland Browns giving Green Bay the big L. Instead of the big G, they get the big L. Yeah, Atlanta not showing up may have a future conversation of quarterback controversy out there in Atlanta. Another one, Carson Wentz just dicing it up out there in Minnesota.
Although we know that their next starting quarterback is going to be Aaron Rodgers, they're going to use Carson Wentz as trade bait for Pittsburgh.
I mean, it's a possibility, but
it is. Destiny must happen. Destiny must happen.
Aaron Rodgers to the Vikings immediately, bitch.
But yeah, that's the honest truth is, those are the games that really stood out. I mean, as far as we did watch a career end on prime time, with Russell Wilson, getting benched for Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
And that's going forward. Like it's not one game. No, Russell Wilson is benched indefinitely. He's done.
Yep, he's done. I could see Cincinnati trading for Russ Wilson.
I could see that as well. Either Russell Wilson or Famous Jameis, one of the two.
if I had my choice, and if I was Cincinnati, I would definitely go for Jameis because I feel
I
like
was
he
about to
offers
say.
more upside than Russell Wilson does.
I was about to say, and of course, you know, T. Higgins and Jamar Chase are not being utilized in passing game. And what does famous Jameis like to do? He likes to throw it.
He does not care if he throws 5 interceptions. He will still bomb that sucker to one of them.
That's why they're famous Jameis's world famous turnovers.
They're also quite tasty.
Hot pockets. All right. Now, as I was saying before you hopped in, Jamie, and made this a very more interesting show, here are the top 10 as far as passing, rushing, and receiving, and this is yards. At number 10, Lamar Jackson, 722 yards. At number 9, Matthew Stafford, 739. Number 8, Josh Allen, 755. Number seven, it's not easy beating Goff. Jared Goff, 761. Then, probably the last time he appears on this list, Russell Wilson at number 6 with 778. Then at number 5, Drake May, heard it like him young, 785. Number 4, Dak Prescott, 800.
Dakota Rain.
Number 3, Indiana Jones, Daniel Jones, 816 yards. Number 2, surprisingly, Geno Smith, 831 yards. And the leader in passing of this year so far is Justin Herbert, 860 yards.
Yeah, he's slinging that thing, and Keenan Allen's resurging his career out there.
Yep. All right. And in rushing, with 214 yards, we have Jay Mason. I forgot his name.
Jordan
Mason, 214 yards. Number 9, J.K. Dobbins, 222 yards. Number 8, Kyron Williams, 226. Number 7, number 7, Javonte Williams, 227. Number 6, David Montgomery, 233 yards. Number 5, Bijan Robinson, 239 yards. Number 4, Derrick Henry, 242 yards. Number 3, Travis Etienne, 270 yards. In second place, Let James Cook, for 284 yards. And the number 1 rusher is Jonathan Taylor, 338 yards.
He is going absolutely bananas of the first 3 games. It is absolutely ridiculous.
He is proving that Jim Irsay was high on cocaine for holding out signing him.
Yeah. Now, biggest shocker is Travis Etienne.
No.
Out there. No?
No, I don't think he's a shocker. Primarily because he had potential. He just needed to be built. And now he's reaching his potential. So this is not a shocker for me.
So you're saying if you were to throw out names like Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, you would not choose any one of those guys over Travis Etienne?
I'm saying it's not surprised he's on the list.
Oh no, I'm not saying I'm surprised he's on the list. I'm saying as high up as he is.
Kind of not surprised at that, primarily because of who the Jacksonville Jaguars have faced. If you really think about it, strength of schedule matters. I will say I'm kind of surprised at James Cook being this high.
Well, Josh Allen ain't running the ball.
Josh Allen has been handing it off a lot more, which is one thing, a good thing. He hasn't been reliant solely on him. He actually has 3 great backs. You have, James Cook, Ty Johnson, and and Ray Davis. 3 good backs there. So he doesn't have to utilize his feet as much or as often. Now for the receiving yards. In 10th, Jordan Myers, 228. Then there's Garrett Wilson, 229. Zay Flowers, 231. The Sun God, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 237. Quentin Johnston, 239 yards. Jamar Chase, 241. Malik Neighbors, 251. Famous gunshot survivor, Randy Pearsall, 281. Jackson Smith-Jigba, 323 yards. And no surprise who's leading the receivers right now, Puka Nacua, 333 yards.
No surprise at all.
No surprise at all, considering who his quarterback is. Pat Stafford will always deliver for receivers. That is why he's a great pick in fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, that is pretty much it for the recap. It's always a short show. It's always a fun show. And would like to remind you that this podcast, the Handed Down Recap, was, of course, brought to you by Handed Down Sports Media, a.k.a. the parent company that brings you all the great podcasts that you'd love to listen to while you listen to us. That is Lap Down, which will be right after this. Passing the Pigskin, our college football podcast, tomorrow. Dirt and Turf podcast, our baseball podcast, Friday. The Hard Count, our Saturday night podcast. The Handed Down Bench will be right after that. I know we've been saying it's going to happen, but it will happen on Saturday night after the Hard Count. The Handed Down Beatdown, which is bi-weekly on Sunday nights. And coming this October, Biscuits and Penalties, our hockey podcast. Do check that out. As well as coming in 2026, we will be having a World Cup podcast. So please stay tuned for that as Alex and our friend Chris from Newt City discuss the World Cup. And, well, that's it for the recap. It's great to hear from you once again. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to use our affiliates that we have down in our bio. And of course, we'll see you on the field. Sit hut!